Sports, tradition, champions, and the pulsating world of the CBS Sports family. CBSSports.com, where fans live the game. And the CBS Sports Network. CBS Sports.
Tonight, Mike Price and his Miners of El Paso look to emerge from the mine shaft and knock off the 4-0 Cougars of Houston inside the Sun Bowl. Welcome to El Paso. Tonight's matchup between Houston and UTEP is being brought to you in high definition by LG. As we welcome you inside the Sun Bowl alongside former Minnesota Viking Doug Chapman, I'm Todd Harris. Glad to have you with us on a very hot night with a very hot team offensively coming to El Paso, and they're led by their record-setting quarterback, Case Keenum. This kid is special.
He's special, and Coach, we talked to Coach Sumlin. He was just so happy to have him back. Over 400 yards passing last week against Georgia State in only 2.5 quarters. He gets the job done. They say he's not the biggest, say he doesn't have the best arm, but you look at his numbers and he does everything well. He makes every throw on the field. He makes everyone around him better. That's the sign of a great quarterback.
One of the most entertaining coaches you'll ever have a chance to sit and visit with is that man, Mike Price, the head coach at UTEP. There you see the career record of 171 and 169. How about our conversation with him?
We had a great conversation. You can see why he's a player's coach. You can see why guys love to play for him. You know, you see the numbers. May not have won a lot of games, as many as you wanted to at UTEP, but the type of coach he is, when he recruits guys, you want to play for a coach like that.
He certainly has the passion. Just moments ago, getting his team warmed up on the field, this was the scene. He still got it.
He still has it.
So Mike Price and the Miners looking to get back to their winning ways, coming off a loss. They did have a nice victory where they picked up not one but 2 trophies. More on that a little later in the broadcast. But tonight, an old arch rival comes to town in the form of the Houston Cougars.
Yes, they do, and they bring a lot of firepower. But UTEP has always played them well, so look for a high-scoring football game.
So as the cloud clears after the pyrotechnics taking place on a very hot night as we come to the end of September. I know fall, we just switched over to fall a couple days ago, but it is extremely warm here in El Paso. Temperatures reaching about 96 degrees today as you get a look at Kevin Sumlin in his 4th year as the head coach at Houston. Time now for the opening kickoff brought to you by Bud Light. And here we go from El Paso. This one will go deep and it'll be a touchback. Now let's take a look at tonight's quarterback profile brought to you by Sonic. As UTEP will be the first ones to take over. You mentioned it's going to be possibly a quarterback by committee, but we first see Nick Lamison, the junior out of West Covina, California.
He went out last week, had a shoulder deal. He's got it in his throwing arm, so you wonder how long a guy like that can go when you have an AC sprain to your throwing arm. They've got him padded up. Hopefully doesn't take any big shots on it, but if he goes down, they've got 2 more guys waiting in the wings.
First and 10 from the 20 with Lamison under the center. And he comes out firing right away, has his man for a nice pickup, number 82, Kevin Perry. And we met that young man the other day in the locker area, and what a special kid he is. Time now for the Buick starting lineups. There you see the offensive line, Craighead, Watkins, Atkinson, McCage, and Nelson back in the lineup, number 68. And he is a big pickup for the Miners. Skill players are Banyard, Carr, Kemp, Edwards, and Tomlinson. Second down and 1, ball resting at the 29. And here's something they said they had to do, UTEP that is, establish the running game because they did not want to get into a track meet with, of course, Houston, as we take a look at Dominic Miller making the tackle. And the starting lineup brought to you by Buick, Hunter, Miller, and King, the front three for the Cougars. Linebacking core is very solid with Brown, Matthews, McGraw, and Stewart on the outside. And the secondary, young but talented with McMillan, Brooks, Bennett, and Bates on the corner. So a 1st and 10 now with the ball resting at the 33. Lamison out of the gun with plenty of time and has a man wide open into Houston territory as Jordan Leslie, the freshman from Houston, comes up with the grab. Zach McMillan making the stop.
You know, we talked about Lamison's arm and how it may feel with that shoulder injury, but I see a lot of mustard on this throw right here. Nice little inside route. He runs the little post. They see that they're playing zone coverage. They can take advantage of that. If you're going to give that to a receiver like Leslie, he's going to take advantage of it. Just a freshman, but Lamison shows nice touch on that ball.
Big strike there, taking the ball all the way down to the 43 of Houston in the 1st and 10. Lamison out of the gun. And they'll go back to the running game. Nathan Jeffrey getting the call off the left-hand side. Jeffrey picking up about 5 yards.
And we talked about that running game earlier. They haven't been able to get things going. UTEP hasn't, as a team, averaging not even 3 yards a carry, just at 2.9, I believe, for the season. But hopefully they can turn that around. They have to run the ball to protect that quarterback. And
the player down on the field is the center, Eloy Atkinson, the junior from Los Fresnos, Texas. They say one of the most intelligent players on the team is Atkinson, and that would be a big loss for him. You know, this is the first game for UTEP with their original starting offensive line. And Doug, as a former running back, boy, that's got to make you a little nervous knowing that they're doing it by committee up front. So as they attend to Atkinson, we'll step aside and take a break here in El Paso, Texas, with 13:04 to play.
You may kiss the bride.
You don't keep running when you're stopped, so why should your car's engine? Technology that shifts from gas to electric power and back seamlessly. Another way Buick LaCrosse with e-assist can offer 36 miles per gallon. Learn more at Buick.com.
Cut! I have a small part in a big movie. I thought we'd be on location for 3 days. It's been 3 weeks. So I used my City Simplicity card to pick up a few things, and I don't have to worry about a late fee, which is good. Because I don't think we're going anywhere for a while.
Write your story with the new City Simplicity card. No late fees, no penalty rate, no worries. Get started at citysimplicity.com.
Sports are good, but why not try something different? Okay, Bridget, when Danny left you, how did that make you feel? Okay, next call. Now that we have a friendly beaver, Mr. Bluebird won't be so lonely. I tell you what, we're just going to do my sports show. Way better call. Way better.
College football on CBS Sports Network is brought to you by Buick. See real stories of human achievement on the Buick Human Highlight Reel at ncaa.com/Buick. By Icy Hot, America's #1 topical pain reliever. And by LG, life's good.
No score with 13:04 to play here in El Paso on a 2nd down and 7. Ball resting at the Houston 40 after the big strike play from quarterback Nick Lamison to the freshman Jordan Leslie. Lamison under center. They'll go with the fake off the left-hand side, and they hand it off to Vernon Frazier. And Frazier with plenty of room to run, a 1st down all the way to the 23-yard line of Houston.
And that's a great sign when you can see that they are able to run the football with authority and run when they want to. You look at it, They said we have to keep our quarterback. We have to keep bodies off of him. Also, we have to keep that Houston offense on the sideline. The way you do it is run the football. They get a great seal to the left. Frazier picks up good yardage. If they can continue to do this, slow the pace of this football game down, it's going to be a whole entire different football game.
Saying some of the best defense they have against the offense of Houston is keeping them off the field. And that's what they've done so far in this opening drive. A first down now with the ball at the 23. Lamison with the fake, has to get rid of him quickly as he was getting pressure right in his face. He was looking for his big tight end, Eric Tomlinson, the 6'6", 255 redshirt freshman from Klein, Texas. But he had a lot of pressure from Dominic Miller, Austin Lunsford, name a few.
And they like to run that 12 personnel, which is one running back and two tight ends. They try to run the ball, get a little play action, but Houston's front three weren't having it on that. They got through. One thing about their front three is they're very athletic. They have a very, very athletic defense, and they may not be the biggest up front, but they can get to the quarterback. You want to keep Lamison clean. You don't want to have him take too many shots on that shoulder.
David Hunter was there in a hurry on a second down now. Lamison out of the gun, sitting at the screen, has his man, Nathan Jeffrey. Jeffrey at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Miners.
Touchdown, Miners.
22-yard scamper, and the Miners are the first to strike.
And that's the way that you negate a strong pass rush. You run the draw or you run the screen. When you have guys that are very aggressive and they're coming after the quarterback, sometimes you let them get up there, let them get upfield. They take themselves completely out of the play. That was a great first drive by UTEP. Great play call on the touchdown.
Dakota Warren on for the extra point. And Warren puts it through. So the Miners' opening drive goes 80 yards for the 7 points, and they're on top. Screenplay, feeling the pressure. Miners take the lead.
Hi, I'm Jim Parsons from The Big Bang Theory, and you're watching the CBS Sports Network. Ow!
It's your trusted friend Marty Lepkin here with another product that you're gonna love. Bam! Energy Blaster 3000. This stuff cures diabetes, herpes, the clap, good days, bad days, athlete's foot, razor burn, freezer burn, heartburn. This little baby takes care of it all. It turns naughties into hotties. Bam! Kaflowy! You're gonna love it. It's packed full of all of these vitamins and minerals. It's amazing. Look at this stuff. It's mostly plastic, so it never goes bad. And it tastes great. So your sink's clogged. Take a little of this, pour it down the drain, flap, unclogged. You'll love it.
Come on, everyone. You know that no product can do any of these things. If you want a product that can deliver, try new Works Energy. Works Energy provides a safe and effective boost of energy that works fast and lasts for hours. It's 0 calories, contains 0 sugar, and tastes great too. Our name says it all. Works Energy will work for you. Now available at Walgreens nationwide.
If you've always wanted an adjustable bed, now you can shop by phone and save on a new Craftmatic. Just call for this free DVD and information pack. Discover our 30-day risk-free in-home trial. There's no hassle, no pressure, no pain. No salesman will come to your home. Watch TV, read, rest, and relax at a price you can afford. So call for this free DVD and information pack. We won't be undersold.
Call 1-800-314-9617. That's 1-800-314-9617. Call 1-800-314-9617.
Back in El Paso, where the Miners strike first after a 80-yard drive, consuming just 2 minutes and 55 seconds. They did it in 7 plays. Nathan Jeffrey's first touchdown this season on a beautiful run off the left-hand side for 22 yards and the touch.
And they have to do that. They're going to have to do that. Their best defense against Case Keenum and company is keeping them on the sideline, because they run that fast-paced, fast-break offense. And if you can keep them on the sideline and cold, it can definitely be beneficial.
Steven Valadez, the freshman from Arlington, Texas, set to kick it away. And Carrier will bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right at the 20-yard line, and that's where Case Keenum will take over. Let's go back and look at that touchdown one more time.
And it all starts up front. If you look right here, you look at these linemen, they have to pass set, show pass, and then get out and start throwing blocks downfield. So you see Atkinson and you see McCaig, they do a great job. You see them run and you stop it right here. You see that block downfield. You love to see offensive linemen get downfield in the screen game and get onto secondary guys. With the size mismatch, all they have to do is get in his way, and the end result is a touchdown.
1st and 10 from the 21. Keenum comes out firing, has his man as he cuts down to the middle, and he's brought down at about the 27-yard line. Patrick Edwards, with the reception, and Jamie Fahoko with the stop. Let's take a look at tonight's quarterback profile, brought to you by Sonic.
Talking to Coach Price yesterday, he said, we do something that teams don't do anymore, and that's huddle up. So we're going to see a completely different tempo of offense right now with Houston having the ball.
4 receivers at the top of your screen. Keenum finds his man out there. Good defense by the Miners as they stack it up for no gain. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 to go as Nathan Jeffrey had nowhere to go. David Pelan was the man with the ball. As we take a look at the Buick starting lineups, the big men up front, Ashworth, Cloud, Thompson, Forsch, and Harper. The skill players are Edwards, Carrier, Johnson, Smith, and number 25 is Bell. 3rd and 2. Keenum out of the gun. Has his man, and it's in and out of the hands. He was looking for number 35, Tyron Carrier, the senior from Houston, but Carrier could not bring it in. It would have been enough for a 1st down.
That's unlike Carrier. Carrier is a very short-handed receiver for Case Keenum. They've played together for a few years in this system. This is just an easy catch. It's just the ball goes right through his hands. He wished he could have back. Great throw by Keenum. Carriers has to bring that football in.
So that brings on the punting unit of Richie Leone, the sophomore from Roswell, Georgia. Does all the punting for the team, and they drop back number 12, Anthony McGee. Redshirt freshman out of Dallas, standing at his 20. Pressure coming, he gets this one away. A beautiful kick, forcing McGee to go to the fair catch, and he does so at the 29. 55-yard punt, and the Miners are set to take over again on their 2nd possession.
Take away the crowd, the cheers, the opponents. And all that's left is the moment an NCAA student-athlete leaves it all on the field. But this isn't always the end of the story. Did they make a difference in their community? Or just the final score? The Buick Human Highlight Reel celebrates athletes who leave more than their all. They leave a lasting legacy. Be inspired at ncaa.com/Buick.
I don't want to get up. I don't want to go to work. I hate mornings. Great, I have 20 minutes. No time for coffee. Hello, my friend.
Can't get it together in the morning? Try 5-Hour Energy. It's simple, effective, and unlike coffee, it's ready right now. No waiting, no hassle.
Let's do this.
5-Hour Energy, the no wait, no hassle way to a great morning.
We are visitors, underdogs, party crashers, guests in a den of lions. But we will prevail. Because today, we are more than conquerors.
7-0 Miners on top as we take a look at tonight's weather presented by Allegra. Temperature still 91 degrees, and it's coming up on 6:20 in the Mountain Time Zone here at the Sun Bowl. 1st and 10. Miners take over, go to the running game, and they are successful so far. Joe Banyard gets his first carry of the night, and it's a good one, almost out to 1st down. They'll give him 1st down yardage. Austin Lunsford makes the stop for the Cougars.
And we've talked about it. Running the football is something they have to do. Banyard, he's got averaging 5 yards per carry on the season, and they mix these running backs up. But I'm surprised at the success that they're having running the football against Houston right now.
Good news for the Miners. Eloy Atkinson, number 63, who was banged up on that first drive, is back in the game. So a 1st and 10 now, ball resting at the 42. Lamson pumps once, he'll tuck it and run. And with that banged-up shoulder, he decides to get down in a hurry. He drops at the 45-yard line, and another minor down on the field after Marcus McGraw made sure that Lamison got down quickly.
And Lamison is a smart play. He sees nothing downfield. He pumps, makes a run for it, and then gets down. Took a shot a few weeks last week and hurt his shoulder. You want to see him get down and slide before any contact comes.
That'll bring up a 2nd down and 7 with the ball resting at the 45. And once again, another injured minor. It's Nathan McCage, the senior out of Spring, Texas, number 60. Goes 6'4", 290, and he looks to be in a bit of pain. And as we mentioned at the top of the telecast, this is the first game for this offensive unit with the original starting offensive line. As I went to commercial as a former running back with Marshall and the Minnesota Vikings, what's it like when you know that O-line is patchwork at best?
You know, it's rough running behind an inexperienced offensive line, but when you have all of your guys, your unit intact, it gives everyone confidence.
Right.
And you'd like to see, I'm really glad that we saw Atkinson go out and come in. Let's just hope it's nothing that serious going on with McCage, because he was instrumental on that screenplay that was for a touchdown. So they had offensive line issues. Tonight was the first night they had everyone back. Let's hope it's nothing too serious for that young man.
Paul Santillan will be the man that will replace him. It's now time for the icy hot injury report. And for UTEP, 3 different starting quarterbacks this season. And as we mentioned, the first game the entire offensive line is healthy until that last play. So a 2nd down and 7 with the ball at the 45. Miners on top, Lamison under center. Trips coming out of the center spot, but gets the handle clean. And it's Leland Myers, one of the fastest players on the team, and a short yardage power back, a senior out of Compton, just dragging the pile all the way into Houston territory down to the 45 before Philip Stewart made the stop.
This is nothing fancy. This is what they call old school smash mouth football. 2 tight ends. You bring 1 tight end in motion. You run right behind him. You pull your guard around, and your running back does the rest. Just get him off tackle, making guys miss. They're coming out and establishing the run, and right now have been more physical than Houston has in the football game.
That young man at 6'1", 230, getting up in the air out of Compton, California. Nice run there. First down now at the 45. 1st and 10, they'll stay with the run with the Miners. They bounce it outside. This time, Houston stretches it out, and no running room for Vernon Frazier. His coach calls him one of the toughest players on the team. Again, a former track guy.
We saw him yesterday. Not the biggest guy. Very well put together, though. Not very tall, short, very good physique on him. But like Coach Price said, this is one of the toughest football players I've ever been around. He does everything that I ask him and has great speed when he gets into the secondary.
Marcus McGraw making the stop one more time, and the UTEP offensive coordinator say, yeah, we'll definitely need to know where number 55 is, the senior from Arlington, Texas. So that brings up a 2nd down and 13. Lamison back to pass, stepping in the pocket, and absolutely gets drilled. Lloyd Allen, one of the first ones there to put his helmet under the chin of Lamison.
And that's the athleticism that we talked about yesterday with Coach Sumlin of his defense. He said that's our strong point, is that we're very athletic. We don't stay blocked. Now you see they get through. He just stands what they call, that's a bull rush. He just stands the center up, runs right through him. Great play.
Check that, Philip Stewart on the stop, the man that put his helmet right under the chin of Lamison. Remember, Lamison playing with that injured shoulder, coming off that 1st-degree AC separation. So, as you mentioned, they want to keep him clean tonight, not take too many of those kind of shots. Bringing up a big 3rd down and 20 with the ball all the way back, the Miners 45. The draw goes to Joe Banyard, and he fools the Cougars for about 7 yards before Sammy Brown comes up to make the stop for Houston.
And when you're playing an aggressive defense like Houston has, a 3-4 scheme, where those outside linebackers are rushing up the field 80-90% of the time, if you can break outside of the tackle and get those, and you're underneath those guys, you can pick up big yardage. Unfortunately, they needed 20, only got 5 or 6, and they're punching the ball on 4th down.
Ian Campbell in to punt it away, the 10th best average in the country, and Patrick Edwards. Little bit of trickery there as he got bumped. He'll fair catch it at the 9, and that's where Case Keenum and the offense will come on and try to get some points on the board, trailing 7-0 in El Paso.
Baby needs you to pay attention. Baby loves bacon. Bacon makes baby happy. Baby loves zesty cheese sauce. Yeah. Baby loves sirloin steak. And baby loves jalapenos. Cock-a-doodle-doo, baby. 3 new breakfast burritos, baby. Dig into our whole lineup starting at just $1.99. This is how you Sonic.
So the show went late in Tulsa and I woke up in the van in Omaha. That's life in a band. Got online and got us to the next gig. Sound check, equipment check, tweaked the t-shirt designs. Nice. Showtime. Small place, massive crowd. They seemed into it, except for the guy throwing stuff. Moron. Laptop fell but didn't crash. Good thing. We killed it. Picked up a few new fans. Show ended but the night didn't. We drove a few hours before camping out, then watched the first cut of our first video. Not a bad day. Lenovo, for those who do.
Thanks again for dog sitting.
No worries.
They're really smart. They'll do whatever you tell them. Oh, and there's a ton of Bud Light in the fridge.
Here we go.
Hey, guys.
There's a whisker in my hamburger.
Guys, we need more mugs. It's the sure sign of a good time. Just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
Don't worry, guys. I got it.
Well, there are the two head coaches, Kevin Sumlin of Houston on the left, Mike Price leaning over there on the right. And I won't give you a Star Wars reference, Doug, to throw you off. I won't go Will Muschamp. But we go back in the time machine, 1989. You go up to the Palouse, Pullman, Washington State's football grad assistants, and there he is, Kevin Sumlin, working under head coach Mike Price.
Coach Price just gushed about Coach Sumlin. He talked about him honestly like he would a son.
Yeah.
Has a lot of respect for this young man and thinks he has a great future as a head coach.
First down ball just inside the 10. As Houston, with 7 minutes to play in the first quarter, has only had the ball for about a minute and a half. Keenum comes out firing, has his man at the bottom, Patrick Edwards, and Edwards takes the ball out to about the 13-yard line, where he is bumped out of bounds by Drew Thomas, the junior out of Chicago. As we take a look at the starting lineups for UTEP's defense, brought to you by Buick, it's Obi, Fahoko, Bagley, and Watkins, the front four. Linebackers are solid with Carter. As we get back to play here as they go to the running game this time, number 5, Charles Sims, gets the call, and he has enough for a first down for the Cougars, taking it out to the 24-yard line. Secondary is Miller, Grayson, Blake, and James. It's Deshaun Grayson making the stop that time, coming up from his free safety position. They're missing Trayvon Nixon, but they're saying he may get in tonight, one of the hardest hitters in that secondary. First and 10 now with the ball at the 24. Keenum again firing, and maybe put a little too much on it that time, looking for his receiver, number 35, Tyron Carrier, who just couldn't handle it on the screen.
We talked to the defensive coordinator at UTEP. He said that we want to make Case Keenum try to throw the ball over the middle of the field. That's where we think that we have a chance, and that may be the worst throw he throws, if you can say that.
Right.
And he's throwing the ball now to the perimeter, trying to get his playmakers, but UTEP's doing a good job spreading the field and not allowing those fast playmakers to get upfield after they've caught the ball or to even catch the football at all.
Keenum checking at line on a 2nd and 10, ball at the 24. And they go up the middle and catch the Miners napping. Charles Sims breaking free, still on his feet, finally knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line of UTEP.
And with as much as Case Keenum does the line of scrimmage, this may have been a call when he saw something there. They said that he will read the box. If he sees 4 defenders in the box, he will check out of a pass. With that spread offense, they get you split out very wide, and it creates natural running seams. They took advantage of it on that play.
32-yard pickup for the 5th-year senior out of Houston, Charles Sims, and it's a 1st and 10, ball resting at the 44 of UTEP. Keenum quickly firing, that ball tipped and almost picked off. Jeremy Springer was in the territory, as was Deshaun Grayson. Lucky to get that one back, so it brings up a 2nd down and 7.
And Keenum seems to be putting a lot of mustard on the ball this evening. Receivers are having a tough time bringing those passes in.
Trips to the bottom of the screen. Keenum quickly comes out firing, has his man this time, reception made. So getting back on track with E.J. Smith, the senior from Camden, Mississippi.
And it's little things like that back shoulder fade. That's the hardest route in football to defend, and the hardest one to get on rhythm with your receivers. He gets those with ease. It's the little things that Case Keenum can do that makes it so hard for you defensively.
3rd and 2, they'll go to the running game. off the right-hand side. And it looked like Michael Hayes has enough for a first down. So the drive stays alive after a disappointing opening drive. Case Keenum's got them running. Josh Faley on the stop. Keenum out of the gun once again, checking off. Ball resting at the 32 of UTEP. This is one of the benefits of running such a hurry-up offense. There's still 8 seconds on the play clock. High snap, Keenum handles it, hands it off to his tailback up the middle, and he breaks off another nice run as Bruce Bell gets the call, finally corralled by